This is Sneaker Gears. My name is Levi. Welcome to another Performance Gears episode where we are looking at the top 5 signature value shoes you can get for about $100. So it is surprising that you're able to get a really good performance shoe for $100. I think that is the not bare amount, but kind of good amount if you're saving, if you're working hard, you're looking to buy your next performance sneaker. For about $100, you can get a really good sneaker. Now, if you're looking for something that you can just go to the store and buy, that's what we're looking at right now. We're going to touch on some of the deals you can get after this video, but this sneaker is for if you just need to buy a shoe right now, you're not looking to hunt, you don't really want to wait, and you're like, hey, I just need to go buy something. All of these shoes are going to be right around or less than $100. So here are your top 5 budget sneakers for under $100. Let's get right into it. Number 5 is your Under Armour SC 303. A lot of these are going to have some weird names. This is a shoe with full length cushion, micro G, traction that's super durable, herringbone that just works really well, nice stable base, has a nice outrigger. This is something that has a lot of support, surprisingly. Reminds me a little bit of a Kobe just because it's such a low cut. The lockdown is fantastic. The materials they feel a little bit more higher end. It feels more like a synthetic leather, as it were. Some of them have like a synthetic suede, but it does mold to your foot nicely. Now, as a wide footer, I did have to go up half a size, so keep that in mind. I don't know if you can tell, but this is kind of bowing out right where my foot widens. I don't know if you can see that, but it has molded pretty nicely. Fit, I really enjoyed. Traction, I really enjoyed. The cushion for my size is just not quite enough, but you can use our Velocity insoles in here, which really do take it up a notch. These guys are available for any max cushion setup and make a huge difference. But one of the guys I follow on Instagram, Shaden Souls, shout out to him. He is about 100 pounds less than me, and he absolutely loved the cushion setup on these. So depending on the size of you, of your body type, or how athletic you are, this may or may not be enough cushion, but we're gonna have some better options for you. But number 5 is the SC 303. Number 4 is one that I do not own, so maybe it should be number 5 because I can't speak completely to it, and that's going to be the KD Trey 7. Another really weird number. The number 5 and 4 here are both takedown models from their signature athlete sneakers. Not the Curry 6, this is not the KD 12, but it is using a full-length Renew cushion, which is, again, kind of a takedown version of React, the Renew. It felt really nice. I've had the opportunity to try them on in store. So just walking in them, jumping up and down, doing a jab step, nothing fancy. The cushion felt way better than the Micro G. We'll see how it works once you play in it. So Brothers did give it a very glowing review. Size-wise, I was able to go with a true size 12, and the upper was very giving, very comfortable. I don't know how the support's going to be, especially compared to that. So depending on kind of player you are, you may need more support. The traction, that is also more of an outdoor version of the KD line, so the traction is thick, it is durable. Can't speak to the performance, so I don't want to talk about that, but that is a $90 option that, again, looks to be really nice, the KD Trey 7. Number 3 is your Jordan CP3 XII. Now I have the 11 here. This one actually had heel cushion and forefoot cushion. So the new CP3 XII only has forefoot cushion, but the foam seems a lot nicer, has a really nice full herringbone traction outsole, and what I really enjoy about it is the upper. The materials are knit, has kind of a synthetic leather on the medial side. I am able to go with my true size 12 and they fit amazing. I've tried these on in store 4 times. Probably should have gotten them already, and this is the first signature shoe you're getting. So for $100, you're getting an actual signature shoe, Jordan Chris Paul 3, his 12th model. Definitely a version that I can recommend. If you're looking at the Jordan line, this is the bottom of their offerings, and I'm gonna have a full Jordan line breakdown in another video, but this is one for the price. It's an easy call. Number 2 is your newly released Don Issue 1. I have not had a full review on these, so I do want, I'm not sure if I should have a full review or if you just guys want to see a comparison, shoot it in the comments below. But this is another wide foot friendly option. It does run a little bit long. I got a size 12, and if it's more like a 12.5, it's a little bit tighter in the midfoot. So that did take some break in, but really nice and wide toe box. For this being a low top, this is another thing that reminds me a little bit of a Kobe in the fact that it has incredible lockdown, a lot of cushion all throughout here where you feel really just locked into the shoe. Nice solid heel cup and just a super wide, stable base. You guys can just tell this thing is overly built. It really is. It is kind of a heavy shoe. Flexibility is still nice, and it just breaks in really nicely. Now, this specific model is the Venom colorway, and it does use kind of a leather, probably synthetic, but synthetic leather all the way around versus your open mesh on the rest of the models. So this took some break-in in the upper where it started to fit really nicely. The bounce cushioning, I did have to play around with different insoles. Our Velocity cushion insoles do work in it, and I love the cushion setup, but it was giving me some hot spots in the width right here. So I had to try some other insoles, and I finally got it working. The more I played in it, the more the bounce cushioning braked in, the more I was able to really enjoy it. Now, the same issues that Dronman has had, that Nightwing has had, if you watch any of those reviews, the traction has been good, not great. Dronman called it inconsistent. Nightwing had a terrible time in it. Mine's been good, but it's not a great traction, but it works. It's tightly spaced, so it's something you end up having to wipe not often, but often enough. But the cushion, the lockdown, the fit, and the fact this is the signature model for $100, definitely want to keep in mind. I think it looks good, and this is one I think Adidas did a great job on. All right, your number one signature sneaker, and this is one that it's not a takedown model. This is the Kyrie Low 2, and the reason this is not a takedown model, his takedown line is the Kyrie Fly Trap. So those are his kind of takedown version of the Kyrie line. This is actually going to be more his summer line, where the traction is meant to be a little bit more durable, and it does use a pretty hard rubber here. Although I venture to say that Kyrie 5 might be a little bit more durable for outdoors just because of the way these move. So even though it's a durable rubber, I don't know if it's outdoor friendly, but the traction on this is, I would say, probably the best of this bunch. It's actually probably better than the Kyrie 5. The traction on this is just absolute beast mode. This is going to be more of a full review on this shoe. This is also going to be the only shoe here that has forefoot and heel cushion versus a full length setup. So it's a different option, but it is going to be very comparable to anything high end. This is something I would compare very favorably to the PG3 as far as having just a ridiculously good traction setup. Having a fit on this, I think, is way better than the PG3 for more people. It's also a low top, but the way they have the support set up here, as far as any kind of jab steps, the width, having kind of a naturally built-in outrigger, you can see how it kind of widens quite a bit towards the toe box there. These plastic pieces on the medial and lateral side that kind of lock you in. You're able to really adjust the fit on this. I have heard that if you have a narrow foot, this is something where you do have to play around to get a better fit. But as a wide footer, I still went my true size for Kyrie, which is a 13 on all my Kyries. So technically that's going half a size up for a wide footer, but this fit me better than the Kyrie 5. Cushion wise, the Kyrie 5 was a little bit better, but not drastically much better. You do have a nice heel cup in the back here, both outside and internal, and just, I love how stable this is. You can tell how the entire shoe, I don't know if you can see right there, it comes out more at the heel, it comes out more here. You have a nice wide platform similar to what they did on Don Issue 1, but just not so clunky and not so heavy. So you have a solid traction, you have the materials that I think I really just enjoyed. Now this is cheating because this is $110, all right? So this is a little more expensive than what you're getting, but honestly for those $10 more, you're just getting a really good shoe that is just performing better. Now this is one I used with and without our Velocity cushion, and the reason I say that is if you're looking for more court feel, this is definitely more court feel based. You feel quick, but the foam setup and the zoom works, so it's a nice compromise. With our Velocity insole, all of a sudden you have a max cushion setup that just feels amazing. With the PG3s, and you can tell I have the Sneaker Gear's Velocity insoles in here already, These I have to use with the Velocity insoles. Otherwise, they actually don't fit me. It's a very narrow shoe. This I can use with and without, and I have a little bit more versatility. So this is one that has been a real surprise. And again, I don't know if I'll have a full review, but this, take it for what it is, has been an awesome shoe and a pleasant surprise with a lot of durability built in for kind of that outdoor play. I don't know if it should be meant for outdoors just because of how much these can move. You can hear that there, but I can tell everything about this shoe has been awesome. All right, so you stuck around for the top 5 budget shoes, value signature sneakers for about that $100 price point. But if you have the time to look for a deal, if you're patient and are okay with waiting for a 20 or 25% off coupon, watch our top 5 sneaker basketball shoes for 2019, for mid 2019. All 5 of them have essentially been superseded with now the 2019 and 2020 season coming up, meaning a lot of those, if not all of them, are available at really good values, meaning if you're not looking to get something right now, if you're okay just not walking to a store and buying something, but looking and being patient, you can get any one of those for a really good deal. Our best cushion of the year was LeBron 16. It was available for about $120 to $130 with 20-25% off given here or there depending on the store, under $100. Our top all-around sneaker of the year was the KD 12. I had a commenter who said, hey, how can you recommend a $150 shoe for a team? Most of those in various colorways available for $120. You add a 20% coupon, you're under $100. Going to the Curry line, the Curry 6 has been seen in outlets already for $99. This is obviously going to be better than the takedown model, and it's at $100. Not to mention the Under Armour Anatomics is already at Under Armour's outlet for about $60 to $80. That is an awesome option for that 3.0 if you're going to stay with the Under Armour camp. Moving on to the best support, the Jordan Why Not 2. Those are available for about $80 to $100, and it's an awesome shoe. That was the best performance Jordan sneaker I've ever worn. Not best Jordan, best performance Jordan. Is the Jordan 34 going to be better? It might, but if you're getting the number 2 all time and you get it for less than $100 or half the price of what the Jordan 34 is, don't worry about buying the latest, the greatest, or the newest. You're still going to get a really good deal. Now, obviously, the best value this year has been that CP3, and that's now available on Nike.com for about $86 in the gray colorway. So you have a lot of good options. If you're looking to work or save for $100, you can get some really good shoes. You don't have to buy the latest and greatest and spend $200. You don't have to say, hey, why do shoes cost so much? Set your budget. Don't spend that money. Now, for the high-end money, at least I'm looking for is to find the best performance sneakers and bring you guys, hey, this shoe does it the best. This is the best support. This is the best cushion. I want to be able to find you guys that, but I think a video like this can be really helpful, and hopefully it gives you guys some insight, both male, female athletes out there of all ages, all levels. I know there's a lot of hard-earned money that goes into performing, and getting the right shoes makes a huge difference. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Any comments you guys find put down below. I try to respond to you guys. Ask any questions and I'll do my best. If you're not following already, you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm trying to be more active on some of those other platforms. But as always, this is Levi Sneaker Gears. Really appreciate you guys, and I'll come at you later.